Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Wednesday, October 8th. And we're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. So I'm collecting rewards right here from my block bones. 81 wrapped FLR I can claim. 490 BNZ. 244 Dynamics. Or $2 in USDT. So I'm going to click claim on these 3 transactions. But okay, now that I've claimed all this US dollar tether in wrapped FLR, I'm going to go into the sparkdex, connect the wallet. I'm going to look at all the pools, okay? So these are the pools that we have for USDTO. Wrapped FLR USDTO. 96% APR, all right? Spark USDTO, 91% APR. Fxrp USDT, 77% APR, right? Look at this, wrapped ETH USDT, 55% APR. I started thinking about this a little bit deeper, all right? Everything that people are saying about FXRP is starting to make sense to me. You guys can tell me if I'm thinking about it wrong or if I'm still overthinking it or underthinking it. But this is what I'm starting to understand. So the idea of Nexo or Celsius, the idea on taking a loan on your assets, right? Now let's say you want to play this game, and let's just go take a look at what this would mean if we wanted to play with this liquidity pool, right? And I'll talk you through what my thought is. So what did we get from the block bones? All right, so here it is. This is what I'm depositing. Wrapped FLR and USDTO, all right? Now I'm going to press common here. I'm going to keep coming down. I'm going to press all, and we're going to see if I have enough. Yeah, so I'm going to be able to wrap all of this $5.25 of wrapped FLR, and I'm going to wrap it with $3.10 of USDTO, okay? Now, this doesn't sound monumental, but it's something, and it's better than nothing. So we're just going to play the game. And here are the other pools that I'm playing. We can take a look at these in a second. I'm going to press approve USDTO, and then I'm going to press add liquidity. So you have to approve the transaction and then add your liquidity. And then you'll see that it's automatically going to pop up here in your pools. I like sparkdex. I like how this works. This works good on mobile. I haven't been using it on the computer because it takes a little while for the transactions to go over to your Bifrost. I've been doing it right here on the Bifrost mobile wallet explorer. And I recommend you guys do the same. And you see that all of my pools are in range. Now my buddy Scott Dragon told me, you should be checking out your pools every day. And if you start to see your token price increasing, if you're worried about impermanent loss, you could just press manage. You could just withdraw right here. So this is my biggest pool right here, right? And you'll see that I have some wrapped FLR and I have some spark. I'm in this pool and it says that I'm in range. Now, if I wanted to, I could just withdraw just like that and I get my tokens back. And so it's not a big deal. The impermanent loss isn't as big of a deal as you think it is, unless you're just blindly doing this and not watching. All right. I think that it makes sense to play with some money. Now, you shouldn't be playing with more than 10% of your bag. I'm letting this grow little by little. As you see, I just use my block bones rewards. I'm using these rewards to play further. I'm using these rewards to buy NFTs, which are providing more rewards to play further. And it's a little by little game, man. All right, we're pushing a small snowball. We're building a small snowball and we're building it up. And so this is one aspect, right? I got $34 in a bugo and wrapped FLR pool. And bugo is a meme coin that I'm now playing. All right, I'm using a little bit of rewards to play bugo. And I'm not a meme coin guy, but you know what? This is on sparkdex as the liquidity pool. Bugo is a community-driven meme token, and I think that it has a chance to be something. Why not? Okay, I'm not playing with a monumental amount of money. I'm playing with a little bit. I'm playing in a pool so I can earn a little bit. We're taking a little bit of chances here. I'm learning. And what I'm learning is this. This is one aspect of this. Now, when I went to go put in my wrapped FLR, it told me that I needed $3 of USDT for my $5 of wrapped FLR. What's that, a 60% ratio? So listen to this. Let's say you don't have any USDT, but you have a lot of an asset like XRP or FLR. And the whole point of this is that you don't want to sell your asset. You want to be able to earn a yield on your asset. So how does that make sense? Like, oh, what am I going to do? I have to sell a certain portion of my bag so I'm at this ratio so I can even be in a liquidity pool. To me, that didn't make any sense. But I'm starting to understand this just like a mortgage. Because listen, when you buy a house and you intend to rent it out, you take on a mortgage and you take on the responsibility of that monthly mortgage payment. You rent that house out, now somebody else is paying the monthly mortgage payment, right? And all you do is manage the mortgage, you manage the property, okay? You make sure that things are going okay with your insurance, you make sure that things are going okay with your appliances, all right? And we know that there can be a lot of costs included with this. We know that there are risks with renting out to people. You don't know what type of renters you're gonna get, what type of care they're gonna take of your property. Listen to this, because it's starting to make sense. You're gonna be able to take loans through the likes of Gnosis, through the likes of Kinetic. You're gonna be able to take loans on your assets. Dude, you're gonna be able to take a loan in US dollar tether with your assets. And then you'll be able to use that loaned US dollar tether in the liquidity pool with the asset of your choice, wrapped FLR, Fxrp. Using the claimed rewards that you're getting from that liquidity pool, you'll be able to pay off the loan. Then you just got the USDT I don't want to say for free because you took on the risk and you worked for it. It's just like a mortgage that you're then renting out in liquidity pools. That's how it made sense to me. And boom, you loop it and repeat. And you don't want to play with too much because you got to keep yourself in a range, right? You don't want to do too much and over leverage yourself. Man, start to play, start to learn it, okay? And I haven't really played with Kinetic that much. I played with it a little bit before they had their little hack incident, okay? And I don't think I lost any money. I wasn't playing with more than $5, $15, $20. It's a fun time, man, to learn, all right? I know I'm here doing well when I'm learning. It's fun to sit and just hold on your asset. It's going to be even more fun to earn a yield on your asset. And I thought it was really telling what we covered yesterday, how FLR and Strobe are actually using Fxrp. And so they're doing it for you. They're managing the liquidity pool for you. And they're getting the reward in their US dollar coin or US dollar tether, transferring it back to XRP and sending it to you. Think about that. So you could play the game yourself and earn a better APR as we saw the percentages. We're talking upwards of 70%, 80%. Or you could let FLR and Strobe do it for you and get 7%, okay? Or you could not do it at all and just wait for the token price to go up because we know we're in the right asset. We know the token price is going to go up eventually. But hey, I felt like I learned something. I feel like I'm expanding my knowledge and I'm excited to be here learning and playing the game, man. And I know I'm probably just repeating myself over and over. But dude, it fucking made sense to me, man. It's like I had a light bulb go off. Bam, you're going to be able to take a loan on your asset. You don't need to sell your asset to get the second part of it because that doesn't make sense. I'm not sitting in stables, all right? I don't have any stable coins. But once you're able to take a loan on your asset, then that's what you'll do. Whatever amount of tokens you want to play with, you figure out how much US dollar tether you need, you take a loan for that US dollar tether, and then it's in the liquidity pool. You pay off the loan with the APR you're getting, and then you just own the US dollar tether. That loan is paid off, and now you have the amount. Bam, you do it again. Bam, you do it again. That's a rental property. That's a rental property. Flare is that machine. Think about what that means. Bitcoin is its own protocol. DOGE is its own protocol. Are we still getting Litecoin? I don't know. We'll see how they act, right? We know that crypto is all interoperable, man. It doesn't matter about what the masses say on Twitter. It doesn't matter if people think that ETH and XRP have a beef. It's all bullshit. All this stuff's going to be interoperable, and Flare is at the heart of it. It's Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being here and listening to me. Until next time.